We're back on the Aprilia again. This is the third in the little mini series. This is the UK's cheapest Aprilia, and we're going to try and give it some TLC to get it better than the showroom condition that it would have once been in. And today I'm going to start working on the aesthetics. I'm going to try and get this wing off without damaging any paintwork, which is going to mean borrowing my wife's trusty hairdryer. Thanks for loaning me this, even though you didn't know until you watched this video that I'm borrowing it. So I'm going to apply loads of heat. I'll probably put you on a time lapse, get the glue nice and warm so that I can peel it off round on the fairings, and it's also glued on to these air ducts as well. I wonder actually if that prevents a bit of airflow into the air intake. It's got a bit of a lip there. Anyway, let's get on with it.
I'm nervous on the surface, I look fine. My brain feels heavy, my traumatized mind. And I'm so tired, I can't feel my eyes. Whoa, whoa. I'm petty, but I know.
Well, this is a massive success. Check that out. I was a bit worried about it coming off, but heating the glue up, it did stretch quite a lot, this tape. It looks like some sort of VBD tape or something. But there's barely any residue on there to even clean off. No damage to the paint on the fairing. Very happy with that. A lot of patience and a lot of heat. But you won't have to worry about that. The magic of time lapse. Now all I got to do is the same thing on the other side. But I think it looks a lot cleaner. What do you think? One side to the next. I mean, it's personal preference. Some people will love this front wing, but it ain't for me. So let's get the other side off, and then I get to the next couple of bits we're going to do today.
How to lie, I feel feelings that I can't describe. I'm not breathing, but I'm still alive. Whoa.
Well, that could not have gone better. Having got the confidence from the left-hand side, just kind of went for it for the right-hand side. Burnt my hands a little bit. Surprising how hot the hairdryer can get when you're blasting it on full, and luckily my wife has one of those salon spec ones that blasts it. But once again, these have come off nicely intact. Maybe if you like these, if there's someone out there that wants to buy them, they'll be going cheap. Maybe whack them on eBay for someone who they do like them. And once again, that's come off. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick this up, but there's no residue on there, apart from it feeling really nice and warm. There's no stickiness at all. And the same on this side. Excellent. Let's get to the next bit of our project. Now, when it comes to stickers on the bike, I know that this is an original one. This is obviously a third-party tank pad here. And I've seen this one is an original one. But one of the things that I liked about this particular paint scheme on this bike is that it's very nice and clean, and I don't think that's an original sticker, although it's in the same typeface as the one up on the tail. I think someone's added that, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that. I think they've also added that one, but I'm going to leave that one for now. It's kind of out of the way, but I want this fairing here to be nice and clean, so I'm going to go ahead once again. Let's whack some heat on there and let's see if I can get these stickers off nice and intact. Actually, that one's already peeling, so this could be nice and easy.
Whoa, but I think I'll be alright, 'cause I'm not giving up, I'm not giving up yet. I feel that it's my time, so I'ma give it everything, I'ma give it up.
Well, that's success. Nice and clean. There is a bit of sticky residue left on this. The black R&S came off lovely, almost like it'd been put on maybe when it was slightly slightly greasy. Maybe they hadn't fully rubbed it down with alcohol or something. But I don't know if you can see, there's maybe too much shadow in there. But this section here has got a little bit of sticky residue, so need to get a cloth on that, give that a wipe down. But we're going to give the whole bike a wash as well, so we'll wait until we wash the whole bike. Let's get around the other side, and hopefully that comes off just as easily. Now we're starting to clean this up nicely. Alright, next issue. I didn't show you on the last video, but I commented that the seat was rocking a bit and that it was a bit wobbly. So I did find out, but off camera, that one of these little seat bungs was missing. So, oh, am I getting that in shot? You got one this side, but not that side, and that's why it was rocking down on the right hand side. So I've just ordered up a pack online. It's a pack of 4, but they were peanuts for these little rubber bungs, and these should be standard across the Piaggio group, so that should go in, although it's a little tiny bit different. Fits the seat fine, but maybe I put even ones on both sides, so they're both exactly the same. Although the thickness and stuff looks, well, maybe there's a millimetre in it, but it should stop the seat rocking. Right, there we go. Okay, pop that back in. Nice, no more rocking seat. So now, once I've put this little cow back in to its little slots, doing this all the wrong way, trying to stay out the way of the camera. Oh, that's nice. Good. Another job fixed. Right, we're on to another one that I think is an issue. Let me just move you straight over here. Now, if I take you off the stand here, off the camera stand, I had problems with the cruise control and also the auto blipper. Quick shifter was working, but auto blipper wasn't. A little bit of research online told me that it's probably this clutch switch here. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Let me bring the lights in a bit closer. Can you see? This is the clutch lever. Yeah, and it's not touching that clutch switch, which is here. Hear that little clicking? Probably not, the microphone's a million miles away. So anyway, there should be a little bar on this clutch lever that should engage that switch. There's nothing there, but there's a couple of threaded holes. So I really like these levers actually. The shape of them is just perfect for my hand. They've got these little grips here. They're replaceable grips as well, so you can choose the colour that you like. Yeah, really impressed with these light tech levers. And obviously they've got the usual fold in upwards, flip up and down. So yeah, they're really good. So I got onto Litech and they have sent me out the little metal L bracket and the little Allen key screw that should screw in there and should then contact my clutch switch, which should enable my cruise control and my auto blipper. Let's have a go. Here it is. Can you see it? That tiny little bracket is missing. So hopefully we get this out, screw that onto the lever. Okay, well I thought it was an access thing, but I've spun this around, move that light, and those holes are threaded too large for this little Allen key bolt here. So I'm going to have to go fishing, see if I can find something that is the right size. But unfortunately, definitely couldn't get this little pin on without taking the little bolt out of the handle. Anyway, no big deal. Well, that was a total faff. The wrong size bolt. The bracket was not really the right shape. I had to get some drills out to drill the hole out to accept a larger diameter bolt. Had to find some thread lock. I couldn't find any of my blue thread lock, so there's red thread lock in there. But I think with a bit of bending and adjustment, listen to this. I think that is engaging the clutch switch pretty much perfectly. So we bent the bracket, we drilled out the hole, we found a bolt that would work. It's got some red thread lock on it. Job's good. Right, on to the next bit. Okay, it's time to get rid of this ugly 4D plate. Some people like them. I can't stand it. So for now, it's going to be going back onto the original plate, which, although it's a bit bigger, and it's got some horrible branding on the bottom, I still think it's an improvement on the 4D plate. Ultimately, I'll be putting my private plate on this bike, but you're not going to see this. Another top tip is don't get white back number plates, they always look terrible because you can always see a bit of the background. Get one that's got a black backing on it, much more discreet. Thanks for watching everyone, big success today. Got the front wing off, let me know if you want it. Got some of the stickers off the side fairing. What else did we do? Hopefully we fixed the clutch switch. We'll take that for a test ride next time, so you'll see if that has actually fixed the cruise control and the blipper. And we've taken the 4D number plate off. Coming next time is that ridiculous SC Project full titanium exhaust. It's been quite a mission because of the 70mm bore here, and trying to find someone that will either do a link pipe or will do a slip-on, almost impossible. But in the next video I'm going to show you how I got around that and made this in, or how I'm planning to make this into a manageable, reasonable sounding one that still sounds good but isn't going to kill anyone. Bye guys, like and subscribe, all that YouTube rubbish.